How's it going, everyone? I'm Vivi and welcome back to another video in which I talk about the Sly Cooper movie. So last time I talked about this Sly Cooper movie news that must remain hidden according to Foxhoven, the CEO of Blockade Entertainment. He had shared a tweet in which he mentioned that he has news on the movie which he cannot reveal at the moment. And once we all saw that, we started speculating, wondering, hey, what if they show something regarding the movie at E3? The answer is not quite. But news is coming this summer, guys. This summer. I cannot wait. And this news is most likely going to get revealed in June, which is next month, the month of E3. Is it going to be during early June or late? That we don't know. Time will tell. So for those of you, including me, who were wondering about whether or not we would get news at E3, we got an answer. No, nothing's going to be shown at E3, but we are going to get something during the month of June. It's next month, guys. Okay, wait a minute, was this confirmed? Well, yeah, let's go over the tweets. First thing I want to go over, user ShadowDragon23 shared the following on Twitter. E3 announcement confirmed? Brad Foxhoven replied, nope, E4 maybe. Come on guys, E4 is not a thing. We're all being trolled right now. But the CEO could be implying E4 as in E3 2018. But wait a second, dude, 2018? That's far away. Here's the thing, if we do get anything at E3 2018, it's most likely going to be an actual trailer with actual cutscenes, something they did with the Ratchet & Clank movie during E3, remember that? Next tweet I'd like to go over. User Animation Critic tweeted the following, at Brad Foxhoven, when are you going to give us the hashtag Sly Cooper movie news? He replied, within the month, give or take several hours, hashtag clockwork time. Okay, first thing I want to go over, I think he's low-key hinting clockwork being in the movie. Now, this sounds obvious, right? Of course they're gonna focus on Sly Cooper 1. Why would they focus on, let's say, Sly 3 or Sly 4. Technically, they could go with plot elements from Sly 2 or Sly 3, of course with good amount of character development. Now the thing with Sly Cooper 1, we have Clockwork, who's a very awesome looking villain, and 2 we have the Thievius Raccoonist in the first game, which is part of Sly's legacy, and that's gonna play a huge part in the movie. Trying to regain what was stolen, something that belonged to his family for generations, I think going with Sly 1 is the smartest move. And of course, if we go back and look at the description, which is present on Rainmaker's website, it hints at Sly Cooper 1. So with that being said, let's get back to the tweet. Within the month. Most likely the month of June. And why? Because I recently tweeted at Foxhoven. I tweeted at him and he hasn't necessarily replied to that tweet, but he saw this small discussion going on and then went like, guys, you know I'm still here, right? Now what I tweeted at him, I will definitely go over. But first, let's read the tweet. You know I'm still in the room. I can totally hear you guys. Happy face. The news won't be at E3, but will certainly be around then. Around then. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Foxhoven, CEO of Blockade Entertainment, is implying the month of June. All aboard the hype train? Yeah, let's do that. And by the way, for those wondering about the possibility of the movie going straight to DVD, think again. Game Prime shared the following on Twitter. I saw a conversation from someone on Reddit asking about the movie, said it might go straight to DVD, but I'm fine with that. He replied, that would be news to me and to Bentley. Hashtag nope. I'm gonna go on ahead and jump to the conclusion that hashtag nope is the answer. So no, the movie will not go straight to DVD. And you know what that means? The movie will still hit theaters, which is something I've been hoping ever since I saw the concept trailer. I mean, come on guys, I'm gonna say it again. Why would they skip Sly Cooper and move on to another project? Well, Ratchet & Clank failed, so of course they're gonna move on to something else. Why would they work on a Sly Cooper movie after Ratchet & Clank failed? The thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Ratchet & Clank film was funded by Rainmaker mostly. It's not Sony Pictures Animations, where Sony is primarily involved. Rainmaker is simply using Sony's IP. We're not talking about the studio at Sony. Sure, the Ratchet & Clank movie failed, but if Sony is not funding the movie, why would the publisher say no to Rainmaker? You can't work on Sly Cooper. Ratchet & Clank failed. No, no, no. I won't let you. If, let's say, Ratchet & Clank the movie was handled by Sony Pictures Animation after the box office flop, I would understand why Sony would cancel Sly Cooper, because they were primarily involved in the funding of the film. As for Sly Cooper, if I'm not mistaken, it will still be funded by Rainmaker Studios and other studios as well. All I'm trying to say is if Sony had fully invested in the Ratchet & Clank film, then canceling Sly Cooper would have made a bit more sense. Anyways, let's not start getting into this whole financial stuff. I'm not the expert in this, but I'd like to hear your opinions on this actually in the comments. Let's leave this whole thing in the comment section. One thing I want to add to this video, what's the big deal with this whole small screen first? They could be hinting at another teaser, you know, showing something on TV, maybe not TV, but maybe ads on YouTube, maybe something on their main channel, something like that. Maybe small screen could maybe be a game, like many people mentioned in the comment section. It could be Sly 5, it could be a movie based off the game. It could be either of the two. But will they be announced at this year's E3? I'm not gonna get my hopes up. If we do get a game based off the film, for example, I think PlayStation Experience 2017 will be it. And I know what you guys are thinking right now, I would rather have Sly 5, I know. If Sony says yes for reimagining something like Ratchet & Clank PS4, a game based off the film, that would be stupid, right? Why not just announce Sly 5, which gets announced alongside the movie? That would make sense. If Sony says yes to Sly Cooper, why not just announce Sly 5? We have an awful cliffhanger, right? Careful, I'm not saying that a game based off the movie is a stupid idea, but announcing that first before Sly 5, it's just gonna sound weird to me, and to a lot of you as well. If anything, Sony, if you decide to skip Sly 5, I don't know, at least finish the original series with the comic. I know, I would prefer Sly 5 as well, okay? Next thing I want to talk about, and listen carefully, okay? It's about the tweet I sent to Foxhoven. Someone apparently on DeviantArt apparently knows that the movie has been cancelled. Friday, May 19th, someone posted the following. And guys, nothing has been confirmed, okay? Do not get easily misled. Just to let you Sly fans know, sadly the movie got cancelled. But the news is that there comes a Sly Cooper TV series, and one of the creators involved too. That is all I'm allowed to say, sorry. So please, no notes asking for more info, because I promise to keep the rest of the information secret. I will update this journal entry if I'm allowed to tell more. Okay, let me get this straight. The movie's cancelled. Who told you that? What sources? Did Rainmaker message this user? If so, why not say so? Here's the thing I don't understand. Why would Rainmaker reveal to only one person that the movie got cancelled? Why keep it a secret from the public? If it's cancelled, that's pretty huge information. Rainmaker would have said it by now if that were true. Why delay this kind of info and only tell it to one person? Why would they delay such information from the public? It doesn't make sense to me, and the only way people find out about the status of the film is through replies from Rainmaker. You're telling me Rainmaker chose you and only decided to tell you that the movie got cancelled, and then proceeded by telling you that you gotta keep this a secret. Doesn't make sense to me unless you're someone who knows someone who works at Rainmaker. Other than that, I do not believe this information at all. Oh, and do you know what the funny thing is? While I'm recording, this user actually updated the post. Here it is. This time it says, just to let you Sly fans know, sadly the movie is shelved for now, but not cancelled. Oh wow, look at that. But the news is that there comes a Sly Cooper TV series, and the rest is all the same. Like seriously guys, the user went from, oh the movie's cancelled to, oh guess what, the movie got shelved and it's not cancelled. Are we seriously supposed to believe this right now? Come on. I'm not gonna believe anything until we get official word from either the CEO or Rainmaker Studios. A movie being shelved in general means the movie finished production but is collecting dust and doesn't see the light of day. So you're telling me the Sly Cooper movie this whole time has been in production, voice recording and all that is complete, but the movie is sitting on a shelf. Come on now. And usually when movies get shelved, it's due to the company not knowing what to do with it financially, how to target it to a specific audience and all that. Whoever posted this on DeviantArt, I do not want to sound rude at all, but I just don't believe what you posted. And reading the comments, people are getting misled. Maybe some of you guys who are watching this video right now might believe it. It's okay, it's your opinion, it's your own thoughts, but I don't believe it. Like I always say, always wait for a confirmation. Now the thing is, judging by how excited Foxhoven sounds by his tweet, news in my opinion means the movie is still happening. A movie getting cancelled, let's say, that's bad news. Oh hey guys, I have some news regarding the Sly Cooper movie. It's getting cancelled. Woohoo, party time. Who's excited? That's not news at all. That's considered bad news. And again, the CEO cannot reveal the news. That to me sounds like he can't wait to reveal it. I mean, why would he post that on Twitter, right? And come on. Oh, the movie's cancelled. I can't say anything right now. Let's trigger the fans so they start hating us. No, just no. The CEO himself, he has news. He sounds excited, and to me it sounds like good news. Now, about the whole TV series, if that were true, then I believe Brad Foxhoven would have posted something like, guys, I have some bad news and good news on the Sly Cooper movie. I wouldn't consider cancellation as good news. And to be honest, a TV series sounds like a very good idea. If and only if it were handled by the actual developers. Please do not water it down and kidify it, if that's even a word. Now about the TV series, I'm not even gonna discuss this. Maybe later on in the future. I did make a video about a TV series, but it's old and it's cringy. Do not look for it, please. Now of course, if this information turns out to be true, which I doubt completely, then I'll make a video. I'll update you guys. No worries. And the thing is, how many times has Rainmaker said the Sly Cooper movie is now in development? Please wait for news. The movie even says development on the website. This was updated just a few months ago. Sure, it was a few months ago, maybe they could have changed their minds, but just by going with what Foxhoven posted, guys, the movie is coming. We are going to get news in June, alright? And remember this? Rainmaker had said that the movie was in script development. Remember? So yes, news is coming. I don't think the movie has been cancelled nor shelved. Sure, Foxhoven said nothing about the tweet I made on Twitter, the whole thing on DeviantArt. That doesn't mean that all of this is true. The fact that he didn't really reply to my message, it doesn't mean that what's written on DeviantArt by whoever is true. Come on, at this point, I think the CEO is simply trying to build hype. He doesn't want to tell much, and at the same time he's joking around. He knows that a lot of people are waiting for the movie, he's just teasing us. The whole thing with E4, mentioning Bentley in his tweets. Now, maybe the news could be that we are getting a TV series along with the movie, but let me get this straight. Ratchet & Clank flopped. Rainmaker would risk working on a TV series and a movie at the same time? Assuming they're gonna work on the TV series, I don't know. Which would they rather pick? A TV series which probably requires a lot more steps, distributors, streaming websites, decisions to make, Netflix, deals, and all that, or just work on a film and use viewers' feedback. To me, a TV series sounds like something they would work on in the future, after the movie. But making an animated series is a lot more simple, a lot more episodes, easier to go over character development, easier way to deliver the story slowly and effectively. Yes, I get that, but like I said before, Sly Cooper is a heist film, and can definitely capture a lot of attention. Okay, I feel like I'm talking a lot. I hope you guys don't mind. Now let's talk about this news. What kind of news are we talking about? I personally believe it might have to do with the movie finally entering production. Development and production are two different words when it comes to movie making. Development is all about jotting down ideas, working with the team, brainstorming, and all that. Production means the script has been finalized, we have storyboards and all that, and voice casting begins and animating as well, which is something the director was supposed to be involved in. Kevin Monroe has no idea about the status of the film. If the news is all about the movie entering production, and Monroe having no idea what's going on with the film, I believe Sony wants someone different. And I just want to correct you guys on something I mentioned in the old video. He posted this on Instagram. It's actually an excerpt from White Line Fever, an audio biography. And you know what I find funny about this? Sure, it's just a quote, it doesn't mean anything, but out of all quotes, he decided to go with one that says, dropped by Sony. Don't you think in the back of your minds that Monroe is starting to feel abandoned? He's also working on another project, he's busy. I feel like he's never going to get that phone call, or never even got it, assuming the script is already being worked on. Question is, who is working on the script? Find out on the next episode of Some of you out there, sure you saw this message while well, quote on Instagram and might believe that it might mean nothing at all. But judging by the status of the film, all the replies we got from Rainmaker, script development and all that, I feel like Monroe is no longer part of the project. Now, last thing I want to mention, if you guys stumble upon this page on Instagram, Sly Cooper movie, okay, it says 2018. Come on now. 1, the account is fan-made, and 2, this account has no affiliation with any of the companies. These pictures were revealed a while back, the models and all, so no, this doesn't mean anything. Plus, 2018 sounds way too early, judging by the status of the film, of course. And in my opinion, I feel like E3 2018 we might get a trailer, but that's just me. Now, what will we see in June? It's either going to be a new teaser with updated character models or a simple picture with, of course, updated character models. And about Clockwork, I did talk about the possibility of having a Clockwork teaser. What if Clockwork Time, hashtag Clockwork Time, was a hint? Could they maybe show off a teaser with Clockwork narrating, looking all creepy and all? I would love to see that. One thing I am hoping to get in the month of June are words like now in production. That is what I'm waiting to see, out of all things. Just that sweet word, production. And okay, I forgot to mention something. Kevin Miller does follow this account on Instagram, but that doesn't mean anything. And just for the fun of it, I also decided to follow this page, okay? I just got curious. Oh, and cherry on top, can Kevin Miller please reprise his role as Sly Cooper? The guy has voiced this character in all of the games. I think he deserves it, and yeah. Oh, and don't get me started on the whole, but they need a known voice actor for the movie, so it captures a lot of attention. Look what happened to the Ratchet & Clank movie. Think about that. And Kevin Miller did explain in the Second Funniest podcast why he wasn't cast as Sly Cooper. For the concept trailer, by the way. Voice casting might still change. Keep that in mind. That's pretty much what I had to say. So as usual, guys, leave all of your thoughts in the comments section below. And yeah, what else am I gonna say? I think I've said enough, so yeah, thank you for watching. And thank you for the support as always. I've been Vivi, and thank you for watching.